What's your biggest "I shouldn't be laughing" moment? When I was 9, my teacher publicly humiliated me for laughing at my best friend getting hurt. But 15 years later, I realized he was actually doing way worse behind the scenes. Mrs. Henderson's 4th grade class was strict. If anyone made a peep during silent reading, she'd make them stand in the corner. My best friend Will and I learned that the hard way during our first week. After that, we made sure to stay quiet. But one day during recess, Will was showing off on the monkey bars when he slipped. His shiny new jeans got caught on a bolt, leaving him dangling upside down, screaming for help. I couldn't help it. I burst out laughing. Mrs. Henderson stormed over, dragged me by my ear to the front of the whole playground, and announced that I was a heartless child who laughed at others' pain. I was mortified. She made me write, "I will not laugh at others' misfortune" 100 times, and called my parents. That night, I got the longest lecture of my life about empathy. But looking back, maybe I should have been the one giving that lecture. Years later, I became a teacher at that same elementary school. Going through old files one day, I found something disturbing. A stack of incident reports about Mrs. Henderson, all from that same year I was in her class. Apparently, she'd been caught multiple times laughing at kids who got hurt, not just little accidents either. A girl broke her arm on the slide. Mrs. Henderson stood there giggling while other teachers called 911. A boy got a bloody nose from a dodgeball. She took photos and showed them to other teachers at lunch. One student had an asthma attack during PE. She told him to stop being dramatic while laughing. The worst part? The time Will got stuck on the monkey bars, she had actually loosened that bolt herself during recess. The maintenance logs showed she'd been slowly unscrewing playground equipment for weeks, creating funny accidents to laugh at. I felt sick reading through it all. Every incident was documented, but nothing was done because her husband was on the school board. They just kept moving her from class to class until she finally retired with full benefits. I couldn't let it go. I tracked down Will through Facebook and told him everything. Turns out he still had a scar on his leg from that day. We decided to do something about it. Working with other former students, we gathered testimonies and evidence. Old photos, medical records, witness statements. Even found the retired janitor who documented all the tampered equipment. When the story broke, it was bigger than we expected. Dozens of former students came forward. The local news ran a week-long expose. Mrs. Henderson and her husband had been living in a fancy retirement community in Florida, hosting garden parties and posting about their blessed life of service to children. The school board launched an investigation. Her teaching license was revoked. Her husband was forced to resign. Their retirement community voted to evict them after learning the truth. But here's the part where I probably shouldn't have laughed. During all the media coverage, someone leaked security footage from her retirement community. It showed Mrs. Henderson slipping on a loose tile by the pool, falling face first into someone's birthday cake. Turns out the maintenance guy there had seen our story and decided to create a funny accident of his own.